Hello everyone, and welcome back to the channel. It's great to see you all here. Today, we're retackling a topic that can make even native speakers a little nervous. The classic, tell me about yourself. Whether you're in a job interview, meeting new people, or just want to introduce yourself confidently in English, this is a must-have skill. So stick around, because by the end of this video, you'll have a clear, effective framework to create your own killer introduction. Let's break it down. Tell me about yourself isn't an invitation to share your entire life story. It's a prompt to give a concise, relevant summary of who you are in a specific context. Think of it as your personal elevator pitch. The key is to be prepared, but not to sound like you're reading from a script. We want natural, confident, and engaging. First, let's talk about the structure. A great answer usually has 3 parts: the present, the past, and the future. It's a simple storytelling formula that's easy to remember and follow. Present, who are you right now? Past, how did you get here? Future, where are you going? This structure keeps you focused and prevents you from rambling. Let's start with the present. This is your opening line. You should state your current role or situation. For example, if you're a student, you could say, I'm currently a final year university student majoring in marketing. If you're working, you might say, I'm a software developer with over 5 years of experience, specializing in mobile app development. Notice how specific that is. It's as much better than just saying I am a student or I work in tech. Add a little detail that highlights your main focus or expertise. This immediately gives the listener a clear picture of who you are professionally. Now, let's move on to the past. This is where you connect your past experiences to your present situation. The goal here is to show how your background has prepared you for whatever you're redoing now or want to do next. Don't just list your entire resume. Instead, pick 1 or 2 key experiences or accomplishments that are most relevant. For example, following up on the student example, you could say, throughout my studies, I've developed a strong passion for digital marketing. I even had the opportunity to manage the social media accounts for a local nonprofit, where I successfully increased their online engagement by 30% over 6 months. See how that links your studies to a real, quantifiable achievement. For the professional example, you could say, before my current role, I worked at a tech startup where I was part of the core team that developed their flagship product from the ground up. That experience was invaluable, as it taught me how to work in a fast-paced environment and handle a project from concept to launch. This shows progression and highlights valuable skills like adaptability and project management. The key is to tell a short story that demonstrates your capabilities. Alright, we've covered the present and the past. Now for the final and perhaps most important part, the future. This is where you talk about your goals and ambitions. It shows that you're forward-thinking and have a clear direction. Why are you here? What do you want to achieve next? This part connects your past and present to your future aspirations. For the student applying for a job, You could say, I am really excited about the prospect of applying my academic knowledge and practical skills in a professional setting. I am looking for a junior marketing role where I can contribute to a creative team and continue to grow my skills in content strategy and data analysis. This shows ambition and a clear understanding of what you're looking for. And for the experienced professional, you might say something like, I am now looking to take on more leadership responsibilities and leverage my experience in a senior developer role. I'm particularly drawn to your company because of your commitment to innovation in the fintech space. And I'm eager to contribute my skills to projects that have a real-world impact. This tailors your future to the specific opportunity you're discussing, which is a very powerful technique. So, let's put it all together. Present, past, future. Let's create a full example. Imagine you're a graphic designer at an interview. Tell me about yourself. You could say, certainly. I'm a graphic designer with 3 years of experience, specializing in branding and digital illustration. Present in my previous role at a creative agency, I had the chance to work with a variety of clients, from small startups to established brands. One of my proudest moments was leading a rebranding project for a lifestyle company, which resulted in a 20% increase in their website traffic. That experience really solidified my passion for creating visual identities that tell a compelling story. Past, I am now looking for an opportunity to join an in-house design team where I can deeply invest in a single brand's vision and growth. I am particularly excited about this role at your company because of your strong brand ethos and innovative approach to design. And I believe my skills in branding would be a great asset to your team. Future. Wow, can you see how powerful that is? It's concise, it's relevant, and it tells a compelling story. It took less than a minute to say, but it communicated so much about your skills, your experience, and your ambition. Now, what if the context isn't a job interview? What if you're just meeting new people at a party or a networking event? The structure is the same, but the content becomes a bit more personal and less formal. You can mix your professional and personal interests. For example, hi, I'm Alex. I work in marketing, but my real passion is landscape photography. I spend most of my weekends exploring nearby trails and trying to capture the perfect sunrise. Present and past, I'm actually hoping to create a small online gallery to share my work soon. Future, what about you? See? It's friendly, it opens up a conversation, and it gives people interesting things to ask you about. You're not just your job title. Sharing a hobby or a passion makes you more memorable and relatable. The key is to keep it brief and then turn the question back to them. A good introduction is the start of a two-way conversation. So your homework is to practice, take the present, past, future framework and write your own "tell me about yourself" answer. Write one for a professional setting, like a job interview, and one for a casual setting. Read them out loud. Does it sound natural? Is it concise? Does it truly represent you? Remember to practice it until you don't need to think about the words. You want it to flow naturally. The goal is to internalize the structure, not to memorize a script word for word. This way, you can adapt it to any situation. You can make it shorter or longer, more formal or more casual, depending on who you're talking to. A few final tips. First, be positive and enthusiastic. Your energy is contagious. Smile, make eye contact, and speak clearly. Second, be honest. Don't exaggerate your skills or experiences. Authenticity is key to building trust. And third, be confident. You are interesting, and you have a unique story to tell. Own it. This is your chance to make a great first impression. Mastering this simple question is a huge step in your English learning journey. It's not just about the words. It's about communicating your value and your personality with confidence. It's a skill that will open so many doors for you, both professionally and personally. That's all for today. I hope you found this breakdown helpful. Give it a try, write your own introductions, and maybe even share them in the comments below if you're feeling brave. I'd love to see what you come up with. Thanks so much for watching. If you enjoyed this video, please give it a thumbs up, and don't forget to subscribe for more tips on mastering English. See you in the next one.